can't kill me, oh my pride. When you thought this year couldn't get any worse, here comes 2020 with a brand new curse. August the 1st, the intro of a new kind of misery. A Spotify rapper with a mask, a true man of mystery. You're probably thinking I was a mentally ill child with divorced parents with anxiety. Make America fall to hysterics. It's simple really, I don't follow the rules or trends. That's either gonna be my success or my fateful end. Drums roar beat with my heart as I write the cycle poetry. I replace my ink with blood, hold my journal close to me. I'm a psychedelic psychopath, psychotic psychic, give it a pass. The world's gonna hear the psychotic boys laugh. I've been beaten, punches, stabbed, choked, strangled, grabbed, jumped, robbed, jabbed, bit in the cold, gang, streets in the glass. Suicidal and say math, been holding for years and I can't get past. This world's gonna feel 17 years, I'm taking a breath.
Ready for something that you'll never bear. Knock, knock, who's there? Wolves declared it's the voice in your head. It's your worst nightmare. Knock, knock, who's there? If you dare, get ready for something that you'll never bear.
Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side.
There are forces in the world that you don't tamper with. When you ask a Mexican about demons, they will answer this. But my lust for fame took over, so I started to look for demons that lived in my attic and in my shoulder. I didn't want the devil, I wanted a saint. So I wanted La Santa Muerte to tell me my fate. But to find them, you had to do something more than pray. So I took the little radio to show me the way. The legend goes.
Yoshi, wait up!
They say don't try what you're made to be. I say but don't you play with me. Being pushed down and rising back up was every day for me. I'd rather die running than live life on my knees. Every life stands for something, that's how it should be. If the rescue artists telling these kids that they're born for war, I'm gonna tell them they're worth something way more. If you're too afraid, then hold my hand, we'll get through this thing called life. And the world's gonna hear our battle cry, singing, I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey, I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey. Young and born for war, son, I've been there before. But one day you realize you fight so much, you don't know what you're fighting for. I call myself a wolf, cause I'm no longer being a sheep. Cause if I lose sight of God, the devil will get me in my sleep. There's only one person to cheat me right from wrong, and they sure hell ain't a man who says he pick up God's rings when he call. Freedom don't ring unless you pick up the phone. Conning me like a door-to-door salesman, just leave me alone. I make you feel the power of God, even if you're an atheist. I step down injustice like a revolutionary patriot. I'm American, when I say I don't regret it. I don't have anyone to thank for my verse, I take the full credit. My music goes to the entrepreneurs working to get noticed. Workaholics don't stop, my ADHD can't make me lose focus. One day people gonna know the name is Diesel. If you feel unknown, then sing along conmigo. Singing, I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey, I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey. My mind did put blood and elbow grease for me to give up what I'm meant to be. I'm the strongest person you ever meet, spiritually, physically, eventually. Growing up, reading about revolutionaries were my obsession. And to those in pain, I only gotta teach one lesson. When the world's against you, we stand together. When we push down a wall, we do it together. God like me and you, we need to work together. We find the same war, we need to stand together now and forever. We descendants of Zulu, Aztecs, and the 5 nations. A white canvas need color, it don't need maintenance. Our culture make this world beautiful, don't listen to these oppressors. My words gonna strike hard on my fist, that's how you teach and lecture. When I go down hard, it's trouble to be honest. You don't know how many times my songs had me in the principal's office. But this generation's gonna love me in my prime. Now let me hear that chorus just one more time. Sing it. I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey, I'm not afraid of life. You can't kill me, oh my pride. I know I got a choice, but I wanna be alone tonight. And I promise one day that I'm gonna fly. Hey. Ya la última canción, ¿verdad? Por favor dime, ya la última, ¿verdad? Un freestyle in English. Yo, yo, yo. No, cut it, córtalo. Warning, it seems to be a radio interference. Why are we going crazy over the inconvenience? Calm down, homie, there's no need for the grievance. Just let my words take your mind to Venus. Warning, it seems to be a radio interference. Why are we going crazy over the inconvenience? Calm down, homie, there's no need for the grievance. Just let my words take your mind to Venus. What you hear, what lyrical Central America has to offer. Widow, we causing hysteria, you ain't my father. I make a criteria sound like a cheap political author. Stepping up to me will cause me serious, so I even bother. I'm interfering radio waves, intervening stereo brains, engineering songs and ratios for days. Listen, papi chulo, you're in your posse, must be loco, stepping up to this crazy mariachi lobo. Ah! Interference, inconvenience, but the waves, the Venus. Interference, inconvenience, but the waves, the Venus. Warning, there seems to be a radio interference. Why are we going crazy over the inconvenience? Calm down, homie, there's no need for the grievance. Just let my words take your mind to Venus. Warning, there seems to be a radio interference. Why are we going crazy over the inconvenience? Calm down, homie, there's no need for the grievance. Just let my words take your mind to Venus. From the depth of the desert, deep in the south, getting respect from the suburbs to the best side of town. I'm out and about, like the extrovert that I am. You think I'm a pervert? Well, do you think I give a damn? I work for every penny, don't call me a robber baron. Don't throw me in the dirt till you know one was talking to Karen. Gen Z's the best gen, you see, cause we generate genuine energy. Genetically, we're better than these. I'm a soldier, don't need a gun, no just respect to the veterans who didn't get their American closure. Pick up a pen and start writing, quit riding. Your success makes a noise, till then, keep smiling. I know it sounds funny from the bottom pound anyone for money, but nowadays, karma will be coming. So it's best to change my pace before I convey disgrace. Egg way, sit down before I put you in your place. Ask Border Patrol if I know when to quit. I'm Dora pissing out the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. Ever since I started rapping on beat, I made people not hear well. I've been cocky ever since I was the first sperm cell. I know what I'm making, maybe the government will stage my overdose by 18. Or maybe I'll be a virgin still masturbating. I don't know if I'll be a leader for this future semen, but all I know is I'm gonna be a radio interference. Inconvenience, but the waves, the Venus. Interference, inconvenience, but the waves, the Venus. Interference. There's so many problems with the world's division, I can't give you a straight answer. This song is dedicated to all the wannabe rappers out there. Spitting your heart out on the mic just to get that one adrenaline of success. I feel you, homie. I really do. We'll make it. I'm known as a rogue, different story, different name, always treated differently, cause never looked at it as the same. People took one look, said damn this kid's insane. Not knowing that my mind went through a lot of pain. They used everything against me, just to offend me. Before I can fight back, before I was an MC. But when I strike harder back, that's when people react and take me back to when my life was lonely and black. Sometimes I put my headphones on, let them play. When I put the full blast, the pain just fades away. When I hear it all night and through a second day, knowing someone's success was in my shoes makes me wanna stay. But when I take them off, I feel so lonely. I realize that people don't really know me, and they all make fun of me and call me a wannabe. And I think, damn, I wish I was an OG.
You can't put me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, wanna fly away. You can't break me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, I wanna fly away.
When you're an OG, people show respect. But when someone like me, all they do is disrespect, cause they know what to expect from someone like you, and you're left wondering, what the hell am I gonna do? But then you look at people like Pac, Andre, Kendrick, and Shady, NWA, Wu-Tang, Snoop, Biggie, and Jay-Z, whom everyone looked down on and thought was crazy. But I love them fools, cause the words from the dark raised me. Ever since I heard them, I haven't been lazy. Doing what they did had people praise me. Just because I drop a couple of bars, people tell me that you're going far. They say, never change who you are. But sometimes you don't wanna change, cause then people stop looking at me like if I was insane. But I never listen to them anyways, cause they can't control me. I flip a bird, keep walking, cause that's the way of an OG.
You can't put me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, wanna fly away. You can't break me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, I wanna fly away.
The more risk I take, the more alive I feel. Every shot I take, my dream becomes more real. God put me on there to do what I want, that was a deal. My scars might fade, but they'll never heal. But thanks to them, I learned my lesson. In the future you'll see me on TV, rapping, expressing my crazy world and my thought process. But I'll never obsess over power, money, or material objects. I'm only 17, but my mind's grown up. When I push myself to the limit, I'm sure to blow up. But I'll never leave my brothers and sisters behind, cause they always found a way to push me through the hard times. To the ones who said I couldn't make it, you owe me. I'm turning my back on the ones who call me a phony. And if I don't make it, I'll stay underdog with my homies. I don't need anyone to cope with me, cause I'm no longer wishing I was an OG.
You can't put me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, wanna fly away. You can't break me down, 'cause I'm on my way. My will is strong, I wanna fly away.
There's so many problems with the world division, I can't give you a straight answer. Most of the times I would drown out this pain with laughter. I think I laughed because I was afraid of love, because of what happened to my father and my mother. So to everyone's hate, I hung around with thugs, and they hated that I called them my brothers. What these people don't understand is that they got me out of the gutter when no one else would. And the sad part of these brothers are vatos who came from the hood.
You still haven't given me a reason.
I gave you plenty.
I need one.
Well, that can be messy, because it all depends on the person who tells you. And if not, then sympathy will always fail you. The word human, it don't mean humanity. Like the word fan don't mean fantasy.
You need to make more sense.
Never have a full meaning. I can't have a full answer when I'm feeling needy. I'm picky like the 6-year-old me picking his boogers. Always pick money from poor people who wanted booger sugar. They say pins and needles, that was pain I love to feel though. When pins and needles pierced my skin all those years ago. Pain has never done me wrong. In fact, pain has made me twice as strong.
Then why do you complain?
Because the world needs justice.
And what have you done?
I spoke my mind.
That only caused more ruckus. This is your last chance to tell me the reason for the world's division.
I guess it's people like me then. I hustled these streets like I hustled a few ladies. I call people foxes when really I'm the one who's shady. I judge other people, so why I'm not changing my own flaws. I guess I'm the person who fell into Lucifer's jaws. I think I need to be more open-minded, listen to people more even if I don't like it. Now that I have the colors, I think I'm ready to paint. I think I'm ready to give you answer, my saint. The problem with the world's division is that every person suffers through their own opinion. And by that I mean every person is the worst enemy. So to make them feel proud, they make people feel less than me. That's how we poison our minds with our own ego. But the people who aren't angry are the ones who are free though. And maybe mankind need to hear that message.
My son, you earned your question.
What do I do now?
Something positive.
Just when you thought this year couldn't get any worse, here comes 2020 with a brand new curse. August the 1st, the intro of a new kind of misery. A Spotify rapper with a mask, a true man of mystery. Poor little boy told he's not loved by Jesus. Poor little girl told that she's on earth to please us. Take those kids out of school instead of teaching them math. Teach them how to laugh, teach them love instead of wrath. Quit telling my children that God don't love them. If he could be on earth with his children, then he would hug them. From the innocent, you people always mug them. You sleep with every person you see, no matter if you're wife or husband. First commandment, I'm your God, there's no God beside me. That don't mean kill those who don't think like me. Don't speak his name in vain to you, that don't mean a thing. The venom you put in people's veins, you think it doesn't sting. Keep holy the Lord's day, to that there's more. Give the church how you pay and not a penny to the poor. Honor deeply your father and mother, instead of telling us how to raise our sisters and brothers. Just because you don't kill someone physically, don't mean it literally. You can kill someone mentally or spiritually. Don't commit adultery, that means acting your number. These kids ain't adults yet, so quit making them suffer. You shall not steal, so quit taking our land. This world doesn't belong to paper, it belongs to man. Don't bear false truth, cause your death will reveal the secret. Nothing is so deep for you to keep it. Don't you dare cover your neighbor's wife, for you have a loved one at home that you promised your life. And don't you dare take the neighbor's goods. That means quit taking these black mothers home, sending them to the hood. I read this Bible, I practically perfected it. I read the lines you misinterpreted and corrected it. You grabbed the scripture and ruined the message. The Old Testament is a lesson, the New Testament's a reflection. That's why I listen less to the old than new, cause all Adam's descendants feel God except the king of the Jews. How dare you burn my savior to practice supremacy, when we learn that pride will always be human's enemy. Quit telling my bros that being gay is a sin. You have to learn that God has worse things to forgive. He knows what you've done and still loves you, but like a caring father, sometimes he'll have to punish you. That's why I don't agree with a Catholic school, cause learning about God is something that you should choose. Finding God in your own way can be pleasant, cause we ain't the same, even we are blood and descendants. Jesus in the Catholic school would be something he couldn't handle. They put him in a uniform, shave his hair, and strip him of his sandals. If Jesus weren't here, you wouldn't let him in your church. You treat him like an outcast when he tries to learn. He turned water into wine, you turn water into profit. You force people to respect you so they ain't afraid of the coffin. I'm a wolf of Jesus, not a lamb of God. I'd rather help my people when they're feeling off. If one day I make more money than the government's welfare, I'll build a home for people that feel God's shelter. And my people, I don't mean my race, I mean those who bleed red. Your people's everyone who can taste God's breath. God gave you the color, priests tell you keep the canvas blank. I'm painting a mural, I'm not gonna ask. And that's the problem with the world's division. Everyone has a misinterpret of every religion. And if you say anything, all they do is scream. The preacher would tell you that I'm wrong. The preacher would tell you that I'm damn right wrong. And they all want me done for it, man. Why? I wouldn't know. do. The preacher would score on the name of the church, saying I was wrong, doing scourge. Like when I was a kid, they always called me the devil. When I did something they didn't like, they called me the grateful rebel. To be honest, I think they're all just afraid of me. So they told me things that would bring shame to me. They told my parents, to my mind, I was my own victim. So to control me, they induced drugs into my system. I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, ADHD by a person probably didn't have a PhD. But didn't matter, cause to them, I was just another kind of slave. But then they gave in to their petty mind games. They make up stuff that weren't true. They blame me for things I would never do. So I can be broken, so I can be destroyed. They never gave me a chance, so they left me no choice. To the Lord I always confess my sins. To the devil's temptation, I'll never give in. But you put these demons deep within me. On my knees screaming, Lord forgive me. But you live like you done nothing wrong in your life. You think you cool living with a platinum and ice. But the difference between me and you is your sins will continue. You can't seem to quit, so Lord forgive you. The devil comes in many enchanting forms, but sooner or later he reveals his devilish horns. For my life, I've been sincere, but the same people turn me into my worst fear. They made my happy life a living hell. People say kill your fears, so I try to kill myself. And if you never noticed, you probably just didn't give a damn. You just thought it's okay, I'm not as good at pretending I am. They forced me in therapy and psychology, but whatever I did, they would never acknowledge me. They call me crazy, I heard this word daily. I'm considering them foxes, sneaky and shady. It's like Jesus spending 40 days and nights in the desert, down in his lust, temptation for thirst. The evil snake took a bite of my leg, but I got rid of it by smashing its head. To the Lord I always confess my sins. To the devil's temptation, I'll never give in. But you put these demons deep within me. You left me on my knees screaming, Lord forgive me. But you live like you done nothing wrong in your life. You think you cool living with a platinum and ice. But the difference between me and you is your sins will continue. You can't seem to quit, so Lord forgive you. Lust, pride, breath, beauty and envy, grace, laws, you committed sins of plenty. Call me Martin Luther, on your door I'm writing 95 theses. I'm showing the world who you are and putting together the pieces. I'm not a sinner, Satan, don't be mistaken. But in your eyes I can always see Satan. He lures in victim with trust, that's his only goal. He gives you what you want for the price of your soul. They tell you that you should give the street life a rejection, but living in the street never gave me a life of ejection. They say we go wrong every day, Vato don't play. You tell me to hate the blacks, the immigrants, the gays. Well, I'm here to tell you the church wasn't made to hate people. When will humans learn hate is the root of evil? I'm gonna tell my story through the last days of mine. Welcome to reconciliation, it's confession time. To the Lord I always confess my sins. To the devil's temptation, I'll never give in. But you put these demons deep within me. You left me on my knees screaming, Lord forgive me. But you live like you done nothing wrong in your life. You think you cool living with a platinum and ice. But the difference between me and you is your sins will continue. You can't seem to quit, so Lord forgive you. May God have mercy on your soul, for you know not what you've done. Or maybe you do, that's why you do what you do. And maybe you use God as a shield so you lure your victims in, just like Satan. What about that? Don't apologize anymore, no one believe you. No one will trust you. You told me many things that I regretted doing. Thousands of people trusted you. You're the devil. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive you. Sonido maléfico, el peor pesadilla de México. Todo lo que odias mí te lo dejo inscrito esto. Si quieres ponerte huevos, no te metas conmigo. No hables de mi pito porque sabes que no está chiquito.
Go back to Mexico, Peter, here we speak English.
Me vale lo que dicen de mí, dígale a tu mises. Si andas dependiente de tu pandilla, no te pongas menso. Mejor tira tus pastillas y tómate esto. I don't use slangs or slurs, so the suburbs understand every word. Rap gang, pushing new type of rhymes, spans and verbs. These vatos sound like baboons trying to read a rubric. They useless with they stupid auto-tune music. Ghost ride, I'm a poltergeist, I'm on my own hits. I only swear in the Bible when I'm about to do things. Whether they're peaceful or violent, that's my own call. I say what I want without violating any treaties or laws.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till they can judge me all they want. I never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till the day I die. They can judge me all they want. I'll never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter.
Divorced parents always seem to get mental and triggered. Even though caring for my albums have a personalized very sticker. Catholics insult me for listening to MJ cause he's perverted. Even though priests are molesting kids in the service. I'm no longer being quiet, I'm no longer being silent. If I wanna say something, I'm saying I'm no longer fighting it. If you wanna kill me, then you best respect it. I'm a die king of the hill, respecting the First Amendment. So why am I attacked with these illegal immigrants? Rather die than be a part of these evil arrogance. These Americans who think everything brown is dangerous, telling us get out of the town. You're trying to invade us. Since I'm American, I have a right to these amendments. I grab my pen and a right to appease my attention. People call me a wetback, and they're right that I let them. But no wall's gonna stop me when I'm gonna go get them.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till the day I die. They can judge me all they want. I never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till the day I die. They can judge me all they want. I'll never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter. Go back to Mexico, Peter, here we speak English.
I piss off the once and I still haven't finished. Build the wall if you can. No matter how many you build, I bust through like the Kool-Aid man. I was Duke of Mount City, had my own empire. Ready to feel the heat, ready to walk into the fire. And I'm gonna breathe even within the smoke. And if you don't believe me, show we do in Mexico. People ask me, do you have good rapping Latinos? I tell them we have the Berrenemos Art Asesino, Cypress Hill Immortal Technique. The rest of these beaners, talent is hack, as a matter of fact, you're trying to be us. And I know I shouldn't be attacking brothers from my own country, but I'm tired of being compared to these vatos who only care about money. Just because they descendants of Mexico don't mean they're from my barrio. I'ma show these nopales real Mexican power. I'm talking about peso, peso, güero, Thor, King, Ace, G, and G. Devour baby, Gashito, Ranas, Cap G. Chikashi 6'9", Razo, the first tyrant, young OG. Ese shorty clava en gasoline. Little weirdo, GB official, and this little Bembato. I respect y'all, but I wanna be the king of these Chicanos. Make sure I'm the rapper who represents all los Mexicanos. I'm making the rest of you sound like rapping nacos. Who's the kings of Mexico? Pedro Vicente Negrete. Who's the king of Mexican America? Well, obviously not me yet, but I'm making more moves than Speedy Gonzalez. Been writing more essays in the essay Nova Pastor or Nopales. Spraying that here my mango, chopping up Pico de Gallo. With Gloria Trevi, while you guys rapping about Cinco de Mayo. Why Monterrey, November 20 with Macho dying of laughter. Don't dare respond to this stupid Spotify rapper.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till the day I die. They can judge me all they want. I'll never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter.
So clever, never do I need a ghost rider. I scream, I'm a free fire till the day I die. They can judge me all they want. I'll never budge from my dedicated dispositions, yeah.
I'm a freedom fighter.
From America to Mexico.
There's so many problems with the world's division, I can't give you a straight answer. Most of the times I would drown out this pain with laughter.
We taking drastic measures.
Death to America and butter sauce. Don't boil me. I'm still alive. Iraq lobster. Iraq lobster?
You probably probably get mad at me when I laugh at your all lives matter. I have ADHD, I tend to drown out pain with laughter. Don't get mad at me just because something I say was offensive. You had this coming, now take this lesson. I mean Karens, boomers, get a sense of humor. We niggas you're the ones that doomed her. Don't outcast us like the right did to Romney. You see more stove-face when Trump took to salami. Oops, that's not a controversy, I can never tell. I say crap like this all the time. Man, what the hell, I got a dark humor that tends to spark rumors. But not because I'm popular, because I'm an odd human. Whatever I say, I don't regret it. Cause my humor's like privilege, not everyone gets it. So don't get mad at me, I'm a 17-year-old teenager, a stupid slack off who doesn't know any better. It's not offensive, man, it's just the truth. Facts shouldn't offend you, they're just proof. If little Rita kills herself cause life could have been green on the terrace, you should have been watching her. Apparently you ain't parents. If you're a Nazi feminist, I'm calling you out. Right. If your comments are venomous, I'm knocking you out. Right. If you're a white supremacist, my shotgun is out. And if you go against me, I'm going balls out. Do you know what I find most humorous? What? That the people who get mad at me are numerous. Damn. They tell me that my jokes are exaggerated and prejudiced. These same people are MAGA waving the Confederate. You think your red hat makes you look like a boss? I got a better MAGA. Mexicans always get across. That's the problem with the world's division. If you speak too much, then you're just called arrogant.
Iraq lobster! Iraq lobster!
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Joker wasn't a prediction, it was a warning. Everyone's insane addiction made the world burn in its glory. Wearing a Black Lives Matter sweater like a SWAT took a man, provoked me. Every step he takes an inch closer to me. In his eyes were fire, pain, and misery. Like if he went through some insane history. He looked at me and said, take off that sweater. And I said, make me. He replied, you don't know what that hoodie means. I said, explain it to me. He told me you're Mexican, an immigrant like me. We came to this land with nothing to build this country. And here come these Negroes destroying it like it was their own property. You and your amigas should understand the lost opportunity. They yell Black Lives Matter, not caring about you and me. Attacking the government who gives them food stamp for the family. No wonder the cops in the street are killing them. If they were in my neighborhood, I wouldn't want to deal with them. I told him, you don't know what they're going through. He replied, neither do they. But for hate, I always fit the image. I've been bullied, slaving away for pennies. I wouldn't call that white privilege. But I work hard, cause doers don't wish it. They wanna take my Confederate flag, even though it's my history. These blacks don't understand a white man's misery. And if you're gone, then you're what's wrong with this society. The stuff this man said, I couldn't believe it. In my head I thought he didn't mean it, but his face said 1,000 words in himself, he couldn't conceal it. I told him, you're old, but the world, you haven't seen it. This Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with you. That's why your breed is dying, and in a few. My friend, you've been watching too much Fox News. Now listen to a younger, more wiser, young man's views. We might be immigrants, but our ancestors came to the land and stuck a flag through the dirt, killing the people from this land were birthed. And yet most of us have the nerve to tell my brothers to go back to Africa with Zulu, acting like America belongs to you. Make America great again. When was that period? Was it when you made black people feel inferior? Or was it when the cops sprayed them down when they couldn't stand up? And you label someone to death, one day they're gonna man up and punch a man with the anger of 400 years of oppression. That hit harder than the Great Depression. Privilege don't mean that you don't struggle, means that you're less likely to die. I bet you can't even hear the black mothers cry, worried that their baby's life might be taken by the cops. Ain't no justice served cause they're just doing their jobs. Your flag is history, it's time to change your mindset. All the misery you caused, and yet you're still blind set. I'll yell Black Lives Matter, say it loud and not blissfully. I'll stand without believing, you ain't gotta stand with me. And if you stand behind me, I'll protect you. But if you stand against me, I'll throw your history. That's what Americans do, they stand with what they said. Even one day it caused them their death. And if hearing those things cause you anxiety, then my friend, you're what's wrong with this society.
You push it, stretch it, it'll never be enough. You kick at it, beat it, it'll never cover any of us. From the moment we enter crying to the moment we leave dying, it'll just cover your face as you wail and cry and scream.
These words I can't mutter. I'm all thrown to the gutter by my sisters and brothers who find a way to criticize me when I stutter when I get anxiety. Welcome to the mind of a dead poet's mentality. You might have a skill, powerful like a magnet. You might be wearing the sickest black leather jacket. You may have a house made of black granite. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. You may have a stare that burns like acid. You might spend more on fire than a dragon. You may be rich and carry the whole packet. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. A poem is written without a beat in every verse. It's a way to express what I've seen or what I heard. Cause I'm not a poet, I'm a rapper, which is somehow worse. Cause my blessing ain't a gift, it's the devil's curse. So in this world I'm a rogue, a brute and a bully that people criticize and will never understand fully. But because of my ways, I'll be hung on a noose on a pulley, left to die. You feel me still dead without a tear in my eye. Why are my rhymes different from the ones in a poem? To you it's noise, but to someone else it's wholesome. Knowing that someone in my status was once in their shoes, being forced to live under the neighborhood views. Dante showed us the consequences of one's actions. Shakespeare showed us a life that both comedic and tragic. My rhymes are for minorities trying to escape madness. So if rap is rape, just let this happen. You might have a skill, powerful like a magnet. You might be wearing the sickest black leather jacket. You may have a house made of black granite. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. You may have a stare that burns like acid. You might spend more on fire than a dragon. You may be rich and carry the whole packet. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. In life, time is my only enemy. Those days and weeks that I waste will be the end of me. Those tick-tock ticks disturb my concentration. Every day, time is making me lose my patience. And if I could kill the past, will I finally live in the present? Will I be reborn in the future or will I cease to exist? I guess maybe that's why I hate the sound of the clock. Cause just like my heart, one day, the ticking will stop. And maybe that's why I spend so much time on my songs. Cause I mess up one verse and the power of my words are gone. I have one bad song, then the whole mix is wrong. Cause I'm putting a mistake where it don't belong. And showing the world is my second mistake. Cause I made a big quake over a mistake that will be ditched in a lake. And my last mistake is saying what I want out loud. 3 mistakes equal 3 strikes, so I guess I'm out. You might have a skill, powerful like a magnet. You might be wearing the sickest black leather jacket. You may have a house made of black granite. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. You may have a stare that burns like acid. You might spend more on fire than a dragon. You may be rich and carry the whole packet. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. People say you'll be judged by the way you act. They must be colorblind cause all they see is white and black. Brown, yellow, red, pale and orange. It's like our whole story is told by the color we're born with. Some people don't succeed and use color as an excuse. Life isn't racist, it's equally cruel. But only a few of us stare life dead in the eyes. Cause unlike the rest, we ain't got time to cry. Some people see power as a way of life. Some people are bloodsucking parasites like a gold-digging housewife. Some people find pleasure in knives, drop a raw squirrel that dies, stick alive. Before thinking twice, whatever you do, there'll always be a scuffle. You best believe for everyone, life is a struggle. But us rappers live life, pay back the people who made us a pro. Because they're the ones who pray for us when we die scared and alone. You might have a skill, powerful like a magnet. You might be wearing the sickest black leather jacket. You may have a house made of black granite. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots. You may have a stare that burns like acid. You might spend more on fire than a dragon. You may be rich and carry the whole packet. But will it matter one day? You'll be food for maggots.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall.
Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops on top of me. The project is full of bullets, the bodies is dropping. Ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killers, leaving dead bodies in the
yo, you better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. LP rappers hearts pumping like Reeboks.
You ain't a killer, you still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas carry chalk.
7,423 grains of sand dropped from the hourglass. It's how much time I got left on this planet.
Bring who you gon' bring on, who you gon' swing on, I'm King Kong.
Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing.
Me, I'm
these leather seats. Negotiating equity positions you'll never be. You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. No more during the day, I'ma rip this shit to my bone.
No matter what gender, class, or race, in the end we all meet the same fate. Just shed your skin off now and save yourself from the pain and misery that will come afterwards.
Congratulations. You've made it this far into the album. Most rappers just make an album with 10 songs, but this idiot is the type of tryhard to force unwanted talent out of himself. If you would like to turn off the album right now, do so before your standard of music goes down to mumble rap. Save us some time and make Lobot die out like all of his other albums.
You want to repeat that?
Keep listening to this amazing album. Forgive I've heard such an amazing soundtrack since Speaker Box and The Love Below. Please just keep listening to the album.
Yes, I know that you are cruel. That's why I learned to be twice as cruel. My heart is steel and my soul is platinum, like the revolutionaries in my school. Yes, I know you have guns and tasers. Those won't do you any favors. I don't care if you have a badge. You hit me and I'm fighting back.
Young and full of adrenaline like a revolutionary Mexican. Pacho Villas, mi Porfirio Diaz, and now regretting it. Get my machete and my Smith & Wesson. We're gonna teach these corrupted gringo cops a lesson. Look at me, Trump, I'm a beaner. The only one you can't get rid of. You'll never shut me up if that's your demeanor, then just give up. I was bred to stand my ground. I say what I believe and make sure you hear it clearly and loud.
Our ancestors built this land.
Ha! Off of blacks and stole Native American hands. And for what? A little bit of gold and silver? Costing your people a bit of lung and liver. I speak for all minorities. We're no longer taking apologies. We're taking down the government's demands for hypocrisy. I got an army of spics and wetbacks behind me. Throw your tear gas at me. From the truth, you'll never blind me.
Yes, I know that you are cruel. That's why I learned to be twice as cruel. My heart is steel and my soul is platinum, like the revolutionaries in my school. Yes, I know you have guns and tasers. Those won't do you any favors. I don't care if you have a badge. You hit me and I'm fighting back.
Young and full of adrenaline like a revolutionary American. Crazy orange on steroids, leaving the government paranoid. I go stand with my brothers till the day I die. Cause you already took my pride, so I'm not afraid of losing my life. Tell me go back to my country, that's the only song I ever heard. Go back to having sex with your sister, mothers and kids in the suburbs. As a battle rapper making fools with the night shift. You have to kill to prove a point, my words alone leave people lifeless. How am I stealing your job? You don't seize the opportunity. You blame us cause you feel inferior to our community. That's why you wanna get rid of us. You make your stolen culture look pathetic. That's why you yell go back to your country to anyone who's ethnic. If all lives matter, why am I more likely to suffer? You're gonna have to kill me before you take away my mother. I drop these bars like the military drops bombs. I have people praying like Allahu Akbar. Peace was never an option. We try to use peace, we try to use logic, but you broke down our door looking for drugs. We burned down your businesses because you treated us like thugs. $1 million for medical support. You took our health care in the middle of a war. I might be covering my face, but the government's wearing a mask. Arrest me for what I'm saying, I'll have the last laugh. Joaquin Phoenix won for a very big reason. Cause we're all tired of the government's treachery and treason. You think after all that happened, we'll take it like good little boys? You think we let slide what they did to Floyd? Lord, forgive me for what I said. But 2020's been a massacre, so I'm gonna say before I dead. I hope Fox News made me look like the villain. Then maybe these old fools will finally listen.
Yes, I know that you are cruel. That's why I learned to be twice as cruel. My heart is steel and my soul is platinum, like the revolutionaries in my school. Yes, I know you have guns and tasers. Those won't do you any favors. I don't care if you have a badge. You hit me and I'm fighting back.
Young and full of adrenaline like a revolutionary African. Harriet Tubman ready to free all her brethren. They want to be treated civilly, yet you arrested them. Descendants of the Zulu, yet you decided to mess with them. Blue Lives Matter doesn't have my support. You think you're threatened? Well, take off your uniform. Without a gun and a badge, what do you got? A sucker in a uniform ready to get shot. Malcolm X, Dr. King, a man of war, a man of peace. What do they have in common? They're both black and deceased. Why is it so hard for you to realize that their life is miserable? They've been fighting for decades, a war that's unwinnable. Mexicans ain't paying for Trump's wall, give one for free. Without any charges, without any fee. Me and 100 other fellow Mexicans, in between Uncle Sam and our black brethrens. And Lobo Mestizo is the exact definition of merciless. I'm a wolf, I suffered and endured, this title I earned it. There's many lions who think that the wolf is worthless. The lion might be the king, but you'll never see a wolf in the circus. In the future I'll be drenched, Moctezuma revenge. You think I'm an outlaw? I'll take no offense. I'm the voice of Crazy Horse, Pancho Villa, Harry Tubman descent. Here to have everything they fought for avenged.
Yes, I know that you are cruel. That's why I learned to be twice as cruel. My heart is steel and my soul is platinum, like the revolutionaries in my school. Yes, I know you have guns and tasers. Those won't do you any favors. I don't care if you have a badge. You hit me and I'm fighting back. Yes, I know that you are cruel. That's why I learned to be twice as cruel. My heart is steel and my soul is platinum, like the revolutionaries in my school. Yes, I know you have guns and tasers. Those won't do you any favors. I don't care if you have a badge. You hit me and I'm fighting back.
There's so many problems with the world's division, I can't give you a straight